Welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute, your source of internet marketing inspiration.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute. I'm your host, John Henson, going for take 2 this time. I thought I hit record, and then about 5 minutes later, I realized I was just talking out loud to myself, which is normally how a podcast goes, but at least it somehow works when you are recording it. When you're not recording it, it's a little weird, but I can confirm that we are recording now, so we're good. All right. This week, we are talking about your competitors. Who are your competitors? All right. Take a second and think about it. 2 to 3 law firms should easily come to mind as your biggest competitors in your city, in your region, if you're in a smaller city, whatever the case may be. All right. Of those competitors that immediately came to mind, are any of them BigLaw? Are they the bigger law firms, 10, 12 associates or more, huge staff members, stuff like that? If they are, you might want to reconsider that thought because, BigLaw is not your competition as a solo or small law firm. All right. And if you're a PI or a criminal defense attorney out there, you really might be trying to argue with me, screaming at your car stereo or however you're listening right now, because BigLaw, and especially in those practice areas, just eats up all of the little small cases. They're kind of the big whale, just with their mouth wide open. They're just catching everything. All right. Small traffic tickets, small fender benders, stuff like that. They're just handling all of it. And the reason that they handle all of that is because, in general, those are just the kind of cases that people are going to use SEO for, right? It's an in and out case. They don't really care about any sort of long-term relationship, any sort of long-term gain from it or anything like that. And look, you can still get those cases. You can still get cases like that from your referral network. They're there for you. But I had this great discussion a couple of weeks ago with attorney Daniel Alvarez on Center Stage, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Center Stage yet, definitely check it out. We are having some great conversations over there just about all kinds of business development, marketing issues, hiring. We're going to have topics about that. So much good stuff. Go check it out for seriously. But he said that BigLaw isn't really much of a competition. The specialized cases, the bigger cases, are really going to go towards the solo and small firm lawyers who have carved out a niche for themselves, and especially so for the ones who have really solidified their expertise in a given practice area. And if that's the marketing approach that you're taking, you should be seeing those types of cases, those specialized cases, those higher paying cases. And, look, if you feel like you're not getting paid enough, raise your rates. That's that simple. So BigLaw, to my point, is not your competition. All right. So let's think about who your other competitors are going to be. At that point, it's going to be other solo and small firm attorneys who are probably practicing the same things you are in your city or maybe the next town over, something like that. So how do you beat them? All right. It's very simple. All right. And it's the same strategy we've been talking about forever. And it is staying top of mind. It is getting content out there and out in front of the people who are going to be buying your services. It's not wasting money on SEO. It's not, marketing that is about you. Right. It's about good quality content that educates, that positions you as the expert and makes your client the hero of the story. All right. And look, if you can just keep that consistent content getting pumped out, going back to the content loop that we have talked about before, you keep doing that, you're going to stay top of mind. You're going to grow that referral network. You keep hitting the pavement or hitting, message boards, I guess nowadays, and building those referral sources, getting onto webinars and speaking, being a podcast guest, whatever the case may be, figuring out ways to tap into other people's networks, other people's contact lists, stuff like that. That's how you're going to beat your competitors. You're going to beat them by making sure that everyone sees your name first over everyone else's, because there's a good chance that your competitors are not doing a good enough job of staying top of mind. All right. I say that because most lawyers aren't. And that is where you can take advantage. Sending out regular email newsletters, posting regular blogs, staying active on social media. Those simple things go a long way towards staying top of mind, building that expert status. And that's how you beat your competitors. That's how you become the most famous lawyer in your city, for lack of a better term. That people just know you as, oh, that's the lawyer to go to for a divorce, or the lawyer to go to for writing up a will, whatever you're practicing. So that's who your competitors are. That's who you should strategize your marketing around outperforming. And if you can do that, you're going to find success. It's going to increase the case value that you have. It's going to allow you to raise those rates. It's going to allow you to bring in more revenue, which then you can get into all of the aspirational aspects of what more revenue would mean for your business. All right. So think about that. Think about who your competitors are. Think about, what they're doing with their marketing. How are they marketing themselves? How can you do it better than them? All right. Hope that was helpful. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining us. Please visit lawfirmmarketingminute.com for more information. We'll see you next time.